What's up everybody, it's your boy Bunny Boy here. I just want to give you a quick tutorial on actually how to be more of a team player and use the Riot Shield a lot more. A lot of people don't really use the Riot Shield, I'm not sure why. But today I'm going to show you the loadouts. So my loadout, and actually the footage too. So the loadouts that I have is EOD and Double Time. Double Time I don't really use that much, hardly at all, because I would rather be a tank. But it makes you move faster, your tactical sprint's a lot faster, increase your crouch speed by 30, which helps a lot. EOD, take reduced damage from non-kill streaks, explosives, and fire. That's very good with holding out, taking explosive damage, all that great stuff. So perk 2, I use restock. Believe it or not, keep this in mind. Decoys and stim recharge twice as fast. We'll get more into those in a minute. High alert, on the other hand, is another good one because you can actually basically know where the enemy's shooting from before they even shoot you, or know exactly where they're at so you can block. Point man would basically be, it turns your kill streaks into score streaks. Immensely helpful because you can basically rack up kill streaks, or specialists if you really want to. You can turn them into score streaks, whatever you want. Third perk is tune up. Tune-up's the most used, I find, because trophy systems, deployable covers, your field upgrade is your main thing that you're going to kind of focus on. You don't have to in this. This amp is another one. It's faster weapon swap between your rocket launchers and your reload speed. Just any weapon in general, that's good for if your enemy is reloading in front of you or something, you can literally switch to your pistol and kill them. Or if you have overkill, that's definitely a big help. Sharpnel, on the other hand, spawns an extra piece of equipment. Lethal, which is good. The drawback is that your HP regen is delayed, so this would be good for, like, claymores, anti-tank mines, or aka proximity mines in this case. So yeah, that's one of the things. I've reduced the flash, stun, and EMP grenades. Yeah, that's pretty helpful too. I don't really use that myself, although I should, but that's not really my thing. So the pistols on the other hand, the best pistols out of the game, if you're going for damage, you want to do Akimbo, 357, or if you're really good with just the regular one old pistol, you can do that. Ready, I don't know how to pronounce this. Renetti, I think that's what it's called. This gun's really good burst fire. It is immensely good, especially at short range. This is a highly recommended gun. The 50 cal is your other one. It's very good against long range. If you can get that headshot, sometimes even if you get a headshot, you're not gonna really get one shot, one kills, unless they're like medium to like short range. Depending on the attachment, it varies. The M19's okay. The X16 I used to use a lot. Its rate of fire is a lot up there, but it takes a little bit to kill them. M1911, not really big fan of it. I don't really use it that much. I'm gonna try it out more. Those are pretty much it. The lethals, that's what you want to use, is either a claymore, a Molotov, C4, proximity mine. You can use throwing knives if you want, but so. Claymore is good for like hard point, just securing down certain pathways. The thing about the Claymore is kind of better than the proximity mine is that the proximity mine, when it shoots up and it blows up, you can either crouch or, if not, prone, and then it won't kill you. So especially around corners don't work very well with these unless your enemy decides to just run right past, because it's too late by then. But Claymores are more directional. They blow up more precisely, I would say. Molotovs, cocktails I use the most, because if there's another Riot Shield player in the lobby, or they pick up your Riot Shield and they're blocking, you can literally throw that on them or in front of them. Like, you can literally throw it on top of their Riot Shield and it will catch them on fire. They will most likely back off and or die. So that's all good. C4, I use it more. I just throw it at them and then blow them up. It's highly recommended for amped, but although you don't have to. And then proximity mine, that's just good for, I don't know, just killing your enemies. I don't really use this one that much. But Molotovs is my go-to. Thermite, not bad. I just don't use it. Now, going to your tacticals. So if you want to be more of like a team, know where they're at, snapshot grenades are your best bet for your teammates. All this explanation will be down in the later on in the video with all the footage. You'll see some of that in the actual gameplay. But for now, snapshot, basically they are highlighted like a thermal sight. They are highlighted in a certain blast radius. So when they're in the blast radius, they show up like thermal. which is great. Now, heartbeat sensor is better for individual use. You can use it forever. But if you know your compass very well and you know exactly where they are, it tells you how many meters away they are. Then that's very good to use, but I much prefer Snapshot because it's more of a team-based grenade. I highly recommend if you're going to use these a lot, use Restock. Another one is Stimpaks. Stimpaks are very good for holding out. In general, this one's good all around. Mind you, the Stimpaks and the decoy grenades recharge faster than all the rest of these, which is 25 seconds, mind you. So, I mean, any is good, but Snapshot is my best bet, because I don't like people going around corners and killing me, and then if they're immune to it, I kind of know they're there, even though it doesn't highlight them. But yes, Stun Flash works too. So, let's see. That's pretty much it. We're going to be going over the maps which you can go up to for the systems, but right now I'm going to show you the field upgrades. The field upgrades, if you want to be like a really team player and to have a team, so if you're going to run Riot Shield, you're going to want to run Trophy System. You can run Deployable Cover too. It depends on what you're doing. I honestly don't use Pro. Pro takes longer, and it's just not my thing. But Trophy System is my #1 go-to when it comes to Riot Shields, because if you especially don't have EOD, you're gonna want to have Riot Shield. You're gonna want to have a Trophy System, because if you don't have a Trophy System, you're gonna die from explosives really fast. Even EOD can only go so far before you die. So it only goes up to 3 nearby pieces of equipment and projectiles. So that if you get tune-up, it's about 45 seconds, so I believe 60. I would say 45 seconds. So it's very quick. But once your field upgrade reaches max, it will short out the one that you currently have, and or if you deploy it, it will short out. You could do stopping rounds for your pistols to get that kind of buff of extra damage when you need it, but I prefer not to use it. Deployable cover is good. I'll show you some good locations in certain maps where to put this deployable cover. Mind you, especially if you see doorways that are open, like in a building or something, you can place that there and it blocks the actual doors, which is awesome and great. So you can basically use that as like, oh well, you can't go through here. So that's really good. Tactical insertion is good for hardpoint, headquarters, staying at the objective majority of the time, or staying in like one spot for your team, which is good, and hold out. Recon drone, I use it from time to time. If I'm not like Riot Shield, I'll go it. It's very good. It helps your teammates know exactly where the enemies are. So any of these are good, but the main ones you want to do is Trophy System, Deployable Cover, Recon Drone, and Tac Insert. Those are the main ones. So that's pretty much it for the Riot Shields. But yeah, let's get right into it. Another dude behind you. On the left side too.
Keep going. I'm healing.
Direct hit, he's done.
One shot. Okay.
Another guy.
Another guy in there. Got him.
Stand by.
Got 3 guys in B, need help in B.
I've got 2 objectives. Keep it. We're in the lead.
If you found this video helpful, and please like, subscribe, comment down below. I also have a Discord, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I usually stream between Mondays and Wednesdays, and I will see y'all in the next YouTube video.